Hey, 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 welcome to Becoming a Powerhouse Brand podcast. I'm Jacquie Laws, personal brand visibility and empowerment mentor for heart-led, impact-driven entrepreneurs who know they are here to change lives with their magic and build a dream life by design while they do it. This is where we blend soul, strategy and subconscious work to help you stand out as the leader you already are. We talk identity shifts, confidence, energetics, and the real behind the scenes of building a brand that feels aligned, magnetic, and apologetically you. If you are ready to take center stage in your life and business, you are in the right place. Let's dive into today's episode. Hey guys. Oh my goodness. This is really unlike me to be recording an episode this impromptu. I'm always very kind of not sporadic, but I just share my episodes when it feels really good. I don't ever schedule my own solo episodes in the diary. It's literally just what comes up, what feels really good, when it feels energetically aligned to just get my message out there. So I am sharing this on the 15th of April. I'm actually going to share this, I think, even after I've recorded this. I'm just going to get it straight out there. It is currently 20 to 10 in the evening. I have not worked properly in 3 weeks. So I took the Easter holidays off for 2 weeks. I have had a really chilled few days. I say a really chill few days. We've got a litter of puppies at the moment. So for anyone that's listening to this that doesn't know, I volunteer with my husband and our family for guide dogs. So we have a guide dog mum who has puppies for guide dogs, so future life changers. And she had her first litter of puppies on Monday. So I'd planned to work Tuesday, Wednesday this week, just doing like a few little bits. But you know what? I've just been so in the zone of peace and spaciousness and having the freedom to just stop and just allow myself the time. And I shared this on my latest episode, actually, where I said about how I'm just allowing myself the space to let those ideas and thoughts flow. So I have had the last 2 days, I've gone to open up my laptop, but for some reason, something in me has just said, no, like leave it shut. Like you don't need to do anything. There's nothing that has to be done today. And I've just been sat staring at these puppies, just in awe of like how at peace that, I don't know, like the whole thing with just watching them just do their thing, that literally feed, sleep, feed, sleep. Like that's just their routine. And I'm like, how beautiful is it to have that kind of peace and slowness? And I've been having some conversations with some people this week who I'm really close to, who have just been feeling really energetically drained from being in on mode all the time, from posting on social media, from thinking of content, to just kind of feeling a bit lost. And there being so much noise in the online world. And I think it's been, for me personally, I've found this space, this time of not being in on mode in the online space, not seeing all of the stuff that's been going on online, and just allowing this freedom. And I was talking to one of my good friends the other day who reminded me that some of the most wealthy people are also often really unhappy with other areas of their life. And right now in this moment, I am not financially well off by any means whatsoever. I absolutely do not have a six-figure business, although that is something I'm working towards. That is not where I'm at right at this moment. But do you know what I do have is spaciousness, peace, love, freedom. I have so much free time in my day. I have got the security that I can go out and do stuff with my friends. I have no membership, no community, no course that I'm currently delivering to multiple people where I need to be in X places or deliver multiple calls each week, or like I don't have that business model, because actually I realized after years of experimenting with those things that actually it wasn't aligned to me. And again, I shared this on a recent episode, and I think part of the journey of growing your brand is really finding what feels good to you. And this spaciousness over the last 3 weeks has allowed me to really sit and think, what is it that I want? What am I here to create? Like for me, I have worked in the world of brand marketing, content creation for as long as I've been working. Like it's what I've always done: content creation, branding, website design, graphic design, all of that kind of thing. That has been my life since I left school at the age of 18 with my A levels. I've been in the world of visual merchandising, photography, video production, marketing, website design, graphic design, video production, like all of these different areas. That has been my life prior to even starting my business. So yes, I'm amazing at those things. Yes, I can build really good, high converting websites, and I do love to do them, but that's not what I'm here to create going forward. What lights me up the most is having conversations with people who are maybe feeling a little bit sticky with where they're at in their business, not necessarily knowing what their blind spots are, or knowing that they have a bigger purpose, a bigger calling, and not being able to pinpoint where they need to focus on in terms of scaling their brand to where it is they're going. They're feeling this kind of energetic pull that is holding them back. And I love to have conversations with people at this stage, because it's often at that stage of you're leaving one level and you're going into another, and it's that in between where you've got these energetic pulls, you've got something that's pulling you forward to go into that next level, to evolve, to upgrade everything. But then you've also got how you're showing up, your content, your messaging, maybe even your audience, and how you're positioning yourself is almost holding you back in the previous version of you. So you're almost in this limbo stage. And this is what I really wanted to share in today's episode is I hear so many people saying things like, your website doesn't matter, or what you wear doesn't matter, or just post the content. What you're sharing doesn't matter. Just share something so you're getting something out there. What I want you to know today is whatever matters to you matters. And I just want you to let that land for a moment, because no matter what anybody tells you, if you in your gut, if you have been feeling a need to, okay, my website just doesn't look right, I need to do something about it. I've been wanting to do this for a while. It's feeling like an energetic drain. I need to fix it. Then fix it. Anybody that tells you that's not important right now, it might not be that it is the most important thing in your strategy, but if you are feeling that it is something that needs to be done, and this isn't about perfectionism, this is about energetic leaks in your business, your brand, your marketing, how you're showing up. If you are feeling your website is letting you down or not positioning you in a way that you know you could be positioned to bring in the right aligned clients and opportunities, then that is causing an energetic leak in how you're showing up. So yes, it does matter. Equally, in things that you wear, you might be somebody that is so confident in your own skin that you could literally leave the house in a tracksuit and feel and look amazing. Your energy will literally magnetize things to you, because how you feel, your frequency is aligned to you feeling the most fabulous version of you, whether you're wearing £1 million outfit or not. But for some people, they feel that those kinds of clothes or something that is maybe more casual or laid back or what they would maybe wear in the house drains their energy. It actually doesn't make them feel confident, in that if they left the house in those clothes, it's not going to make them feel good. So that in that case, for that person, their personal style, what they wear, is absolutely essential, because it is going to shift your frequency. This is all about energy. It's all about frequency. And you need to focus on the things that are actually important to you. And this is where things like human design are so powerful, because when you understand your human design and what is in alignment to you, you can start to notice the different areas of how you can scale your business, how you can grow your brand, how you can even create those goals in your life and create those strategies that are actually in alignment to you, instead of hearing external noise or other people's opinions that may then hold you back, or think, oh, okay, that thing has been important to me, but I've just been told that it's not important, so I'll focus on something else. That right there is you then ignoring your own intuition, that is energetically draining your energy. And I really want this to sink in with you today, because you know internally what it is you need to focus on. It's like when you go to write content, even when you say to yourself, I don't know what to post today, you do. If you allow yourself that space and that time to think, okay, what message am I here to deliver? Who am I here to help? What could I share today that is going to benefit my audience, that is going to get my truth out there? Because when you allow yourself to sit with that and really think about what it is you're here to achieve, you do know what to post. You just, like if you went into a room, you're not going to be a complete mute and not say anything. If somebody came and spoke to you, you will know what to say. And I think so often we get kind of sucked into this fast-paced momentum in needing to be showing up, in needing to do these things, or needing to follow this particular strategy. But actually, it might not be in alignment with us. So it's really important to make sure you are allowing space for you to really get in tune with what your body is telling you. And that might be a feeling in your chest, it might be a feeling in your gut, it might be a feeling in your solar plexus, like whatever it is in your body, because it's going to be different for everybody. Listen to your body, because your body is always communicating with you. It's just we're so sucked into a world where everything is so fast paced and noisy, and we've got all this different information from everybody else, and people that have built success one way, but then people that have built it another way, and getting really confused with what we should or shouldn't be doing, that we almost lose sight of what our body is telling us, what our own intuition is telling us, and what is actually in alignment to us. So I'm about to turn 40. I turn 40 tomorrow. I am so grateful for all the lessons I've learned in my 30s, because there is no way when I turned 30, I would have even considered doing things like a podcast episode, let alone recording my own podcast. I would never have considered speaking in the front of a room, let alone hosting my own events. Like all the things that I've done in my 30s, all the healing I've done, all of the working through all of that inner child trauma that I've been carrying unknowingly, because I didn't even know about all this healing work 10 years ago, um, has helped me to really understand who I am, what my soul's mission is, how to make the right decisions for me, but to also cut through all of the noise and the crap that you see online, because there is so much fakery in the online space. There is so much regurgitated chat GPT content. There's so much inauthenticity in the online space that it's really hard to identify who is actually being true and authentic. But when you've done this work, when you understand how to listen to your body, your own intuition, listen to your gut or wherever it's coming up for you, it allows you to notice when somebody is being authentic or not. You can literally feel it in someone's energy if there's something a bit off. And it's really interesting because I can now look back on people that have perhaps not been in alignment to me, that I had this kind of inner thing of like, I can't quite suss this person out. There's something there that I can't put my finger on. That was literally my body telling me this person isn't like an energetic match for what it is that we're here to do. They're not quite aligned to what it is we're creating and to be in our kind of world. But I ignored it. That often then led to bullying, gaslighting, things just not going right, even clients not being the right fit. And I didn't know how to listen to my body and how to make those right decisions. So knowing my body, knowing myself, knowing my intuition, and doing this healing inner work has allowed me to know when something is the right decision, to know when something is an absolute hell yes, or a maybe, which also means for me a hell no. I'm a sacral authority generator, which means I literally feel it in my gut. So if I'm not sure about something, it's a no. Like it's an absolute no. It might be a yes later, but right now it's a no. It has to feel like an absolute yes, I need this thing, or yes, I need to do this thing. And so that is something that I've really learned to do. And I'm so grateful for every lesson, every challenge, every block, everything that I've learned in my 30s that has allowed me to go into this new season of life as I go into my 40s of feeling like the most confident version of myself, like having so much gratitude and self-love and appreciation for who I am, what I'm here to create, and who I'm here to support as well in this process, and to also identify what it is I want to be doing. So I don't want to be the person known for websites. I don't want to be the person known for branding and graphics. And although that will always be part of what it is that I support with, because I am good at it, it's what I've been doing for over 20 years. So I'd be crazy to not do it. But that's not what I want to be known for. I want to be known for somebody that empowers women to take up space in their own life, to stop hiding, to be seen and heard and paid highly for what it is that they're here to create. They're for people that are literally creating magic with their gifts, but maybe they can't even see it. Maybe they don't even know how incredible it is or how incredible they are and the magic that they are creating, and to really empower them to take center stage in their own life. Like we are all the main character in our own stories, but for the majority of us, we kind of ignore that fact and we put other people on pedestals and follow paths that are maybe not in alignment to us. So my whole mission is to empower people to really find their own voice, to find their own truth, and to show up as the most authentic, true version of themselves. Because when you do this work, honestly, everything shifts around you. The manifestations that have come for me in the last year, but particularly in the last 6 months, have been so huge. I literally can't even like put into words how much has shifted for me in my business, in how I'm showing up, in the opportunities I've had, in how I'm running my business, in how I feel internally, the things I've got, the spaciousness I've got, the freedom I've got. Like this has all been because of the work that I've been doing. And for anyone that is listening to this that is feeling really lost right now, that is feeling really stuck, you don't know which way to turn, I promise you, if you actually allow yourself space to switch off, things will become clearer. So I am at a real like pivot in my own journey as I go into this new season. And that is where I'm still known for brand. I'm still known for personal brand, because personal brand is all about you. It's about you being seen and heard and known for what it is that you're here to create, what your mission is, what your values are, everything about what it is that you're here to do, and to empower you to show up as that version of yourself. So I'm still very much in the personal brand space. That is my absolute jam. But I'm here to do things differently, to empower people in different ways. So things like my podcast, which is growing incredibly well, like way more than I thought it would. So thank you for listening. Thank you for all the reviews that you leave. I honestly appreciate it so much. If you haven't yet left me a review on your favorite podcast channel, please do take a minute just to leave a review. It means the world when people leave reviews for me. I love doing my podcast. I'm currently writing my book, which is all about the kind of midlife transformation that the majority of women, or all women, I would say, go through. Those challenges that come up, how we get in our own way and how we play so much smaller than what we're here to create. We are all absolute shiny diamonds, and we get to be shiny diamonds. But we just need to cut out the crap. We need to learn how to cut out the crap and take center stage with confidence. And for anyone listening to this thinking, well, it's okay for you because you're confident and you like lead with so much like passion and energy. Like I am naturally introverted, but I'm so passionate in sharing my message that because I've got so in my lane and in my zone of genius of what it is that I'm here to create and what I love to do, what I'm most passionate about, that is why it literally oozes out of me. I get messages from people that listen to the podcast saying, I love your energy. Like you literally feel so passionate about what it is that you do that I can't not listen to your podcast episodes. And that is exactly why I created my podcast, because for me, communication, getting my voice out, getting my message across through speaking just comes so naturally to me when I'm in flow. But things like writing doesn't come naturally to me at all. So although I am writing a book at the moment, I'm very much getting help with that. But I just wanted to find other ways of creating an impact. And one thing I've learned, and I think I actually shared this on a recent podcast, is speaking on stages for other people actually isn't in alignment to me. It's something I've experimented with. I've spoken on stages to a variety of audiences, from audiences of like 10 to 15 people up to 100 people in a room. And I've done it and it felt good at the time, but actually it's not what I want to be doing. I don't want to be getting more speaking opportunities like that. I love to host my own event. I want to grow my members club that I've just launched and do things that actually feel really good to me. I don't want to do things that are going to drain me energetically. And actually going to other people's events, speaking, delivering that for other people, like it just actually, that drains my energy more than it gives something to me. So yeah, just you have to go through the processes. You have to test things and experiment and put yourself out of your comfort zone to find what is actually aligned to you, to find your way of doing things. So I'm just recording this as my very last episode in my 30s, which feels crazy. I'm celebrating so much this year, turning 40, 10 years of entrepreneurship. What else am I celebrating? Like a whole decade of motherhood. Like there's just so many things that are happening. My Light Leaders event, like everything that is happening at the moment, my highest income year already. Like it's just, there's so many things to celebrate this year. And I'm so grateful that I'm stepping into this new chapter. And I cannot wait to support more people with actually having the balls to go first and taking center stage with confidence, because we absolutely all get to do it. I was not a confident person. I was the person hiding behind the scenes. I was the background girl. I was the girl behind the scenes that just would never put herself first. And now I'm leading events. I'm leading a community. I'm speaking and hosting my own podcast. I'm doing things, but in a way that feels in alignment to me. I'm not putting pressure on myself that drains my energy. I'm only delivering things that actually raise my own energetic frequency, because when you can do that and you're in flow and you're actually in alignment with what it is you're here to create, you become so much more magnetic. But not only that, you impact more people because they can feel it in your energy, in how you're showing up, in how you're delivering your content, your message, and what it is you're here to create. So I hope this has helped somebody today to maybe just see if you are going through any kind of weird stages in your business at the moment and you're not maybe giving yourself that space that you need in order to really create from your heart. And if you're feeling a bit lost, you get to change it. You always have a choice in what it is that you're doing in life and business. You always have a choice, but it's just, what are you going to choose? Like, what is going to be your next step? If you're feeling stuck right now, right, how are you feeling? Why are you feeling like this? What is next? What do you want to be doing? What actually feels good to you? What feels good in your body? You can create anything you want. Some of the things I'm creating at the moment, I've not even shared yet because it's so not related to my business. It kind of doesn't feel like a good place to share it just yet, but it is something I will be talking about hopefully in the near future. But let's just say they're like manifestations that have come into play that I did not even see coming, like opportunities that have been landing, like press coverage and all these different things that is completely non-related to my business, but feels so good in my soul. So I'm really excited to be sharing those, hopefully in a soon to come episode. But I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening if you're listening to this the day it goes out. And yeah, here's to finishing up, wrapping up my whole of my 30s. It feels like a really weird stage of stepping into this whole new chapter of 40s, but I'm so excited to turn 40. Cannot bloody wait. And yeah, if this has resonated with you, let me know. Drop me a message on Instagram. You can find me at Jacquie Laws. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys. Mwah.